Be part of the Listening Radio every Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. to 12 midday for authentic conversations and sharing experiences on the brunch. For entertainment, join our Drive Time crew on Mondays for international and national sport updates. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays on The Drive with The Vibe for entertainment news and celebrity gossip. On Thursdays, entrepreneurship and mentoring. And to get you started for the weekend with top trending songs on the DJ's Vibe every Friday. All this from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy your Saturdays on the Fun Box from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. for laughter, relaxation, and family moments. And no, we do not forget the little ones. Bedtime stories at 8 p.m. We measure our success by how we wow our customers and listening audience. Stay tuned, for this is Radio Fry Fry on 97.1 FM.
Lord, I watched you defy the grave, rose again on the third day, broke gravity, went up to the heavenlies. And I watched you tear the walls, the huge walls called Jericho walls, as they felt like an Iroko tree. It was you who broke Paul and Silas out of Philistine jail when they sang praises to your holy name. Sierra Leone, we have our own testimony. 11 years of civil war challenged by plagues and virus, yet you brought us out of them stronger. Lord, you're a wonder. Lord, you're a wonder. And right now I see you breaking the nations free. Lord, right now I see you changing the story.
Make the breeze to blow free for me, no side to go. You make the sun shine by day, make the moon shine by night. Make the breeze to blow free for me, no side to go, side come on.
Everything you do, no wonder. The life of the leaf, no wonder. The air of the breeze, no wonder. The God you full of wonder. The food we eat, no wonder. Everything you do, no wonder. Everything you do, no wonder. This is why I say, my God, you are. You are holy, God, you are holy.
It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio Fry Fry, and on our website, www.fryfry.live. Experience and enjoy authentic, thought-provoking conversations on every reality. Share your stories and let's debate over great music and so much more wherever you are. On The Brunch, we talk about everything, and I mean everything.
Hello, Fumbledom. On a good morning, good morning, good morning. Wherever you there, I want to say, welcome to you, Kabo, Saka Kaingoma. I want to say, welcome to the Brunch show brought to you courtesy of Radio Fry Fry 97.1 FM. Of course, I know say me, I can always glad for see you. I can always glad for hearing from you. Obviously, say this is an audio visual radio station. What's that mean? Well, it means say you able to see this face and you're able to hear my voice. I mean, say if you hear my voice right now and you want to get more than just my voice, you want to see, well, you want to see me get a visual experience of the whole wonderful show they can get and talk show they can right now. Then all you need for do now for just go now YouTube today. Today we did live on YouTube. All you need for do now for go to YouTube now and type Radio Fry Fry and click on the live feed, and instantly you'll be a part of the conversation. Obviously, you can drop your comments at the comment section, and also remember this. You also forget the opportunity for come into the conversation very soon because the phone lines will be opened. And if you want, you can keep the number 198 and the number in 088 971 971. That is 97.1. So stay tuned to Radio 5797.1 as we can go right inside the conversation. Of course, you don't know say in this month of June, we'll do our best for talk about parenthood and child education, understanding you picking is very important for me to understand picking them, especially if you're not possibly don't married and you're about for like get one, when you married, see for do that we do the you get the now that already they happen. we know so you would definitely need to know about all of these little things. It's very important though. It's very, very important, and I believe saying these are things that need to be shined a light on. We were expecting a wonderful guest here today, but of course, until we'll see how the season and the rain fever it is well. But don't worry, we have you here and you have me. We have each other. We're gonna have a wonderful show today. So, for me, we go into the conversation. We just want to forget the verse of the day, as we usually start with God, get the verse of the day and the quote of the week, and from there, straight into the conversation. Verse today, they come up from Isaiah 54:13, and it says, "All your children shall be taught by the Lord, and great shall be the peace of your children." All your children shall be taught by the Lord, and great shall be the peace of your children. Obviously, this is showing you that the peace we begin and need inside this world. Now, Papa God can forgive them. How that I they come from Papa God, and way you allow for me, Papa God teach them. Are you picking going for land from Papa God? Well, it means that you get for teach them how for land from Papa God by you first learning from Papa God. So anyhow, of course, we don't see a lot of different things that would show we. I would say the possible in mind stayed on God. Now in they get peace. And you don't understand now, say Papa God want for teach you something. That means they need your mind for stay on them. And if you don't already put your mind for Papa God standing me, it means they for teach you be careful putting your mind to Papa God. Then of course we get the quote of the week where they come out from John F. Kennedy, and it says, Children are the living messages we send to a time we will not see. And this brings us all to a very important conclusion. There is no possibility, say, you suppose for the expect, say, you for outlive your picking. In every possible opportunity, but you get supposed for the expect, say, you picking and go outlive you, which means they then get for the continue for project a specific message of you even in your absence. So you have to be very wise how you do how you raise your picking, what you instill in your picking, the kind of character where you ensure say picking gets before you go, because obviously when you are not around, we go still get for talk say when I mama or when I papa, we na salon with it. We don't hear it over and over again. There may you name no may not use your name as a cautionary tale. Anyway, moving forward into the conversation now, we're going straight to the program. Of course, you know, so we can always get with topics then, and with topics you always align with the quote and with verse of the day. And we don't see say from today we're talking about one thing over and over and over again, and then are waiting, learning, teaching. We want to come into the aspect of education for a child, how learning important for Pekin. Of course, there's so many different ways you can look at this. There's so many different aspects of learning where important for Pekin, especially in the different stages that are the Pekin in life. I believe one of the things we spoke about when it came to learning and education for the child, it was starting from the time we tried to speak about it was called the first 1,000 days. I remember us talking about the first 1,000 days starting from conception, and then we can also do how the Pekin don't born now and up onto 2 to 3 years old. And these things are very important simply because you get to watch how you Pekin they develop. Of course, we spoke about the fact that the brain of a child develops fast with between the time where he just born to the ages of 2. The major part of brain development pan pikin can don't happen done, which means you see said we means he said that same day. Now one of the most crucial time we did before teaching picking them most of the things that we don't need for learn, which means you see having a child at that time is not about just leaving them to play. It's not about just leaving them to have fun. It's not about just giving them what they want or just shoving a feeding bottle or breast in their mouth so they wouldn't stop crying. It's actually about teaching them things, stimulating their brains. Of course, I remember going over and over and over again on this one thing. Say, it is very important that when you have a child, no matter how stage no matter how small the can be, you begin for find way for create a stimulating environment for your Pekin. We're going to help him begin for develop and help and for learn more. Of course, I remember bringing in this part that spoke about how the energy of babies is spent. Of course, when you Pekin just born at the world, in energy, you know, the goop and the man, all the other things, and most of the energy where the Pekin they spend. Now in brain, now in the taker, now in brain in development. Now, most of the energy they go to. So at the end of the day, if you pay attention to you picking and try to create a lot of stimulation to in brain, gear and things them for learn, try for gear and short, small, minute tasks them, we go help them for begin for figure your own way around certain things them small, maybe you know go before say the right words there exactly how for say the words, but it go down begin for stimulate in mind and in understanding, then definitely I sure say you yourself go gladly for the guy picky way go before is coming up let's say the next 5-10 years. Moving forward in that whole thing, you get to understand say learning is a process. It's not an automatic thing. In fact, there is a way you have to see, understand, and approach learning. Although we get an engagement question where I can come to later, because we just also pay attention more to the most fragile stages of the beginning life. Then from there we go to this other part. So I believe say later we need for definitely talk about, because at the end of the day, all man need for sit down and ask himself that question there so that I no go waste in time or in resource. Now this world, just in case you're only tuning in now, this is Radio Fry 97.1 FM, the biggest radio network in Sierra Leone, coming to you live from Freetown, 49 Johnson Street. Just in case you day under right now and you just tune in, or you're looking for a place to, I would say, promote your programs, promote your projects, promote your events, promote your agenda, whatever you think, and you're looking for the biggest way and the fastest way to get the information out there, I believe there's no better place than Radio Fry, as we, well, I'm not the only radio network where they cover the major part of cell, literally every sinus alone, will signal day. Women say, well, we have the biggest coverage. So you know go on, they go and waste your time, they go from Freetown, Commodity, go Commodity. When you come here, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. Anyway, so back to the conversation. I was say I want we for understand a little bit of fundamentals that we can to learning and education, especially when you think about small picking. You ever understand, say, dealing with a child and dealing with a grown person. And when I say child, I mean I talk about that early stage, not even toddler. They talk about now. I'm talking about let's say a baby. Yeah, dealing with a baby, it's totally different from dealing with a toddler or an infant. It's totally different stage and then they. And of course, you know, say we don't begin reach at the infant and toddler stage, you begin, you don't begin come to that place where you for make sense out of a lot of things, them clearly where you go for understand, you go see don't begin for form very realistic words them and very comprehensible words them where you go for watch piece say okay yes you don't understand how to talk, you don't begin for learn certain things but when the begin still at that baby stage, the question is how do you teach them? That's a question. How do I stimulate my child to come to the place where they for understand something and for learn something with every experience we get with me? Well, this is the thing about children. The fact that they come as blank slates, the fact that they just born and then just enter inside the world means they obviously don't know nothing about the world. So everything what they be doing inside Berlin and again for they can't do it and come on do, which means you have a very wonderful responsibility for teach them all the things that they be do wrong from inside you Berlin for being corrected now when they come on do. Say no. So inside Berlin this. Yeah, so say it. So a lot of different things are gonna be coming out. You will see them doing a lot. Where definitely you get for come for beginning to correct them, obviously, because it's not their fault, I would say. From when they begin for generate inside you belly or you womb, but the mama talk about now. From when they begin for generate and as the fetus, they will get a mind on their own. It was literally all waiting their want for do. You couldn't tell them at that time, hey, turn so, no, not make so, bend so, no. So even before the Peking come at the world, you're going to get a lot of things that way you need for correct. Which is why you can meet some Peking that way you say if you like it gets a mind on your own. I talk to and watch myself and then listen to myself. Yeah, it don't create a pattern for himself from once he be there inside your belly, and now you get for train them out of that pattern they into the right patterns, which means you start observing what they do way very wrong and begin for try for correct and small. Like for example, you go see the Peking just born, and as he comes to the first if he say for sock pass anything I earn, oh that is the opportunity for you to start teaching them something. When he taking finger, I put an eye mouth, you say no. No matter how you said it, no, you don't listen to it. There are many other ways to bring them about not doing it. And I remember yesterday we learned from Mrs. McKay, Mommy McKay, when she was talking about something she also learned, and she said positive actions they need positive responses, and negative actions they need negative responses. So even though na baby you no go whap and kill am, but there is a way you touch am, make you no say no. There is a way you go talk to am. You understand? So this is something you shouldn't do. Maybe you don't understand the English or the Creole, the common much, but there's this thing called tonation that's so powerful. Brain, no matter how kind of brain you get, I promise you, you will definitely recognize it. That's just how powerful tonation is. I make even way born at the world, person going for tell you fine thing, but with the wrong tonation, you they facing a bad thing, they tell you. And this is not something you learn just when you can't the world and you listen to people when you talk. For me, the inside belly, just in case you only didn't know this, and for me, say the truth is the whole learning process for a child, not they start with common at the belly. That's just the truth. It don't start long time for me the inside belly where they come out from the second trimester into the third trimester. Now if you check picking them from whilst then they inside your belly, you will find that they have this thing that they will do. They will start moving in your stomach. They will begin from move na your belly, and you will find out the way they begin from move na your belly. There's something you can do that will cause them to move more. Like you reach a stage where if you take bright light, you point at your belly, the fire the picking they move away from the light. Put at the other part of your belly, they move away back from the light, showing you that the picking don't begin for waiting, it don't begin for see, so a certain extent, or it don't begin for feel intense light. So you didn't for say and away come on do it they begin for land. No, it don't begin for land from inside the belly. And what they make motorman land? What motorman they use for land? Besides the fact that yes, motorman need to begin for land and all of that, but there are things that helps us to learn. What's that then saying there? With senses. So the begin they begin for land with feeling. They begin for land for yeri. Small all that things then there we go. You might think say now we come on, I don't know. It don't begin land long before it come on, I do. This is not something I'm telling you based on Asabi talk. This is something I'm telling you from actual what should I call it? Research that has been done, experiment that has been done, and things that people scientists have come to conclusions on. We don't make one for understand. Say now more than any other time, you should be very careful with kids. Because beginning and they begin for pick up things then long before they even drop at the world itself. And then I believe they don't begin for learn. Which means what you even consume as a mother is very important. But of course we get for pay attention more from where the begin don't come on a do. So as I said, you start correcting them with from the bad things that they do, or the wrong things that we they don't know say, then they do. And then you start getting them to say certain things, of course. You know, say picking their way then come, then go and make no money. And again, then picking sound that I could have tried to do it. As you can see, my voice strong like Quincy. And I went on there where I was able for mimic picking voice for you right now with this kind based voice. But anyway, you know how they can do it now. We all done Yari picking them when they try to get fun and all of that. Or they can play to themselves, then get this whole world where they can create on their own, their own minds, them where we can say, oh look, I just play to himself and all of that. But you see that's the day they create that world in their mind is another opportunity to get into that world and give him or her a short lesson, a very small, minute lesson. That's why if you find one of the most brilliant kids, most of the brilliant kids in the world, you'll find that one of the things they benefited from in the earliest stages in their lives is this thing that is called interaction. Meaning their mama and papa, they engage them a lot where they be small. Oh, just thought it's and sena or bio and just gam, but that's not it. I just but get them for say certain things and try to encourage them for try to take a step, try to make it like many different things. There are different ways you can start teaching a child. And of course, if you don't begin come closer and closer now to the infant to toddler stages, you begin for say the best way for begin for trigger even before they reach to the infant and toddler stages, you can start showing them colors, like made able for distinguish between blue, red, green, and these different colors. You don't say, of course, when they teach Peking when it comes to learning for children, it's not about lectures. It's more about visuals. What's that they mean? It means say we want make Peking learn, which is right for which they use for stimulating brain. Now pictures or gestures, where gestures that are like the thing that way you go act out for them, or like where you go try for say da, and you try for help them for say them with you, or you bring out to the place where you they bring pictures to them, and you will show them the baby, show them the mama, you show them the papa, and you say you, then you say daddy, say mommy, help them for understand. It easier for small like how time they go. I'm telling you, this is a very very long process. It's gonna take you time for me able to put these kind of things I became. But it's the thing now is when you are able to successfully do that, be able to do this well one, you will find out at the end of the day, the Pekin they sharp and they very very fast in school. By the time they reach now school, it a tycoon. Being honest, now serious tycoon. Why? Because you engage at the earliest parts now in life. So you know like I say we go school now, I say they go begin learn for the first term. You get? I remember say one of the greatest advantage with some of we been get over they go school. And the fact that we don't begin learn or not even know self says on Saturday we then call school. I remember the time I was growing up, my mom usually it been get this year we do. And they go buy the then cassettes them where they teach picking them. And it can put an host for me. I go see the cartoon character, but I learn something. Although the picky one watch cartoon, but it's not going to be just about the fact that you want for me to pick in bond time and make you do what you want to just get entertained. Me now, it was mostly pictures and stories to teach you this is wrong, this is right. Basic thing. But it may look basic, especially because I've been in a very small stage. But by the time I they come up, these were things that nobody needed to teach me anymore. I remember going to school and most of the things that we've been taught for most of the way I've been there around being a little bit far more easier for me. Because I don't like why I go to school, I begin for learn. I don't begin learn on long term. To the glory of God, parents will be a little bit more sensitive. So this now one of the things that we get for do. If you know somebody we not go to listen to me right now and you not get access to technology like that, like I done day, and you want to begin for learn, that means you get for learn how for learn you begin. You just get for increase the amount of time where they spend with your picking and ensure say the time where they spend with your picking be productive time. Not the time normal way you go say, hey, I just get Bobby or tell me just say man and play today. No, it's not about playing normal, it's not about just feeding them. It's also about ensuring that they are growing in knowledge and in understanding. And if you know that kind of person we get that see we can do just a left picking to person. How for me, say see we talk about learning. Learning is only ensured when there is some kind of an accountability process. You go give person you picking, say, watch me picking for me, this, that. How can you truly ensure that your child learned something? I did not say picking go a commodity with something beneficial, a commodity with something at least any day we go there. Unfortunately, we they put to picking at the care centers, them, and all of those things. And there's a very high possibility say picking they can also don't learn nothing. You just go I have somebody for watch call her. I don't know if they now watchman and they have a caller. Now watch bet if they watch a picking. They help the picking for grow and develop in brain. Get that way they stimulate them for make it develop. It just left normal like I left her. And I don't believe that is the best way to do this. So long story short, these are the things that you have to pay attention to, especially in the toddler stage. Give them visuals. Give them very little tasks. You see, there's this thing that you do with a child. For what we small as alone, they don't to picking them. Say now, we said they don't to picking them around. We like for send them. Go take that in the counter for me. Go this year, go give daddy. It might look like it's a very small task, but the child is learning. Where you give the pikin something, maybe we'll say it is like 2 years old, or most 2 years too old now. Most say it like 1 year ish, and Sabi talk find it, but you able to watch inside here and say, give this to daddy, or give papa. Say papa, give papa, and you give anything, even if not creep it a creep, and if for creep go to papa and give papa, it means say it don't learn something. If you not be know, say na papa down there, don't know say na papa down there. And if you not be know, say where you give now for me you go give papa, where you put an hand, it creep all the way to papa, then papa take an hand. Say na send you send now for me even give papa, not to give no big for me all. It learn something. Just very, very simple things. There are many examples we can give. Very, 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 very numerous examples. And the example is so practical and simple. We need for use for stimulating picking. You just need to be creative and watch your picking and say, okay, how are they for maximize the next 1 hour or the next 30 minutes? Well, 1 hour too long. The next 30 minutes to be picking, and then I end out with joke and fun. You just do that. And just the picking they get fun whilst you the sender. You can get on the ball. He say go give daddy. You can't play on time. Say give daddy again. You go same thing. You are learning the child something. I believe say this their story they talk so it's not too difficult for anybody to understand. So more come on like now the baby stage to the infant stage and we don't kind of the toddler stage now we will say well the picking dog is at the place now we you go don't begin for form a few words and all of that. And by now, it's supposed for the reach like some what they call if we don't pass kindergarten now, if they like then nursery. So this is where you start teaching them a little bit of life lessons. Uh, um, Obviously, when you say teaching them a little bit of life lessons, it's like things like greeting, things like courtesy, things like respect, things like how to behave in public. Start teaching them that. Oh, one thing we I believe that we don't get example in the infant and urgent call stage before the toddler stage is definitely you teaching them also people rather than for trust, rather than for trust. Picking, as I say, visuals are very important to them. When you start showing them to their uncles, their aunts, their grandma, all of these things, it helps them to begin to recognize the different phases, to know who to trust and all of that. These are many things. I'll be forgetting for talk about Andy. But anyway, back to the toddler stage. As I said, now the time we did before teach the beginner ethics, these kind of very, very little things. Like, for example, then for them begin for learn for it for themselves now. On the side now where they say, and you for the feed them still. Say this is spoon, this sticker. You take the spoon, you put it in your mouth. Yes, it get for mean say the picking get for the EB banner grown small. It for mean say not go do and find automatically, but they are learning something. You start teaching them how to go to the WC for themselves. Well, I mean, for going to a bathroom for themselves. Let me say they go left for me, he go use the toilet for himself or he go misbehave at the place. But if I no say where that thing that happen as the bathroom before go, he say we go in and act. He hold you even if you not be talk fine better, but he go hold you say toilet or you go you knock at the domot, they watch you. There's so many ways you can help them to start understanding these things, and then they use. I believe that the easiest way for learning picking stuff where it in a stage and in a life lessons them you take basic, very important life lessons. No, you need to eat chicken with spoon. You need to eat chicken with sticker NF. If you not about for use sticker NF, you can use in sticker NF. You cut them for me. You see how you they do it. They tell and say do them for yourself. These are very, very simple things. They might mess up the place, but they are learning something. They have started the learning journey. You go grab and you can even teach them. You can teach them about things like numbers. You can teach them about things, how numbers relate to time. You say 1, then you say 1 o'clock. And you should also 1 o'clock day. It's just showing them the different things and how it works. And you can have, I remember myself when I was coming up, there was this book, we get long and short and then teach me time. There's so many ways that you can start encouraging a child to learn very basic things in the world. It might look, like I say, important, but it is very important, and you are giving them a very serious head start in life. They don't even go to school for me and go guys 1 o'clock in a book before they learn. Then go don't begin for learn the 1 o'clock because of they go don't begin for learn many different things. Then, and this is just it. A child learns when they are having fun. Pay attention to these things. A child learns when they are having fun. So if you are teaching a child something, you have to ensure that you are giving them a fun experience. If you come and try to teach Pekin in a very serious manner, you definitely they lost your attention. And for me, so that's in brain they thrive, they develop. In brain not reach yet to start your brain. In brain they try for develop at that time. You can't be too serious with a child. I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. You have to let them have an enjoying experience. For they enjoy themselves, therefore they feel like they get a time of their life. They should be delighted about what's in there happen. And when you able to give them and you get a small knowledge. You get it and they get a small task. You get it and they get a small task. Like for example, if you want, I remember a way they taught me to move. They will give me sweets. I taste if I like the sweets and go for it. I say, come to daddy. Come to daddy. Or then he will give you, then they say mama. You want cry, say mama. They get by the time you make up. Our mama they come out and pick much because of that sweetie the shock. But there are just different incentives where they give the picking, where they help them and encourage them into the place of learning and into the place of understanding. And of course, we don't pass that stage yet, and now the picking door reach the side, and now we go stay where you don't come on a reception, you don't begin reach that class 1. You begin for push them now into reading, into actual reading, not just writing and just forgetting that this is A, this is B, this is C. You bring that small sentence book there. Then one day when then three word sentence, 4 word sentence, 5 word sentence. You start introducing them into learning small, because obviously if they don't reach reception, they don't teach you already words. They could already teach them basic IS, then kind of thing, then they would don't teach them then 4-letter words them. Now it will be when they reach then class 1. Now it's thinking about how to start formulating sentences. You begin for bring them now into that one. So now, like as you see, and so now just stage by stage. And after they say again, this is not something you must wait for me to begin reach now school for begin for learn. You can start creating opportunities to introduce it to them little by little. I remember how it was done for some kids I was able to witness. They begin and go small, so like a 1 year, 2 year, they don't begin to try for introducing things to them. And when the parents say the thing, they go outside and go left them first after all that 1-2 months and count the team back and see if the picking go for make sense of it's not like I say they expect that picking for begin for right directly as class 1. But you give a small time, you come back with I say write this, you write a front in face, you give in back and write something like rubbish. Like I say no, write this, you write in front in face. It's how you write something like rubbish. You say okay, hold on no more. Write the rubbish there before write first. You left her 1 month after you come back, you do the same thing. But instead of picking they go school. Trust me when I tell you, he or she will be fast, because the good thing about kids and children and even about human beings, we copy what we see more than what we hear. Even way don't being honest, that is just you. So it get for count to that place the way you accept, say you have the responsibility to teach the child, and it means you have to exemplify a lot of things. Then it means that you get for make the example of almost all things. If you want to be careful worker, you have to make like you worker for if you, in a creep, you creep, you get for canon to in stage side the creep, and try for sure how you the team up, all these funny things. And if you don't forget, we begin for help up small only, and then for me balance you it, may try for taking steps first, introduce and to them for all the things, and these are all the things that you have to start thinking about. And it's just that the picking get a lot of compensation where they push them towards wanting to do more. If you know say picking like ice cream, you make sure say you get the incentive then they around for encourage them in pushing himself for me learn more or may do more. You know, there are many ways. It's just totally up to how you go able for do them based on your own picking, based on how you fast your own picking go learn, based on the kind things that way they attract you picking or in your own incentive that way go work for based on you have to observe the picking, and mostly the picking that will give you cues as to which are the easiest things then we go teach them with. Like for example, some picking and they can you find out say if there's anything that they are drawn to is music. You say that they cry or they misbehave at all times, but as you like radio, so you know that the easiest way for start teach for me start for teaching, and for me get something where they bring initiate music together. So you don't say that they're able to pay attention because they are, then they are amused by the sound they are hearing, and you can use that opportunity to introduce something to them. It's just like that. Teaching a child is like a barter system. You give them what they want and what you want. You get? You need a graph number. You say, I want to get the picking number. Like, for example, the child would want biscuits, but you want the picking for lamb for say, Dada. You say, Dada, and you give them biscuits. It's just like that. You give them a mix of what they want and what you want. You come to a place where you start learning them how to meet you in the middle. Small. At the end of the day, that is what real life is going to be. So that's how the learning process of a child, especially in the infant, toddler, baby stage, all of those stages they come on. Of course, like how they begin to go, that's why they advance in the things that we get for teacher. But I want to bring this question, in our engagement question for today. Although and there's a lot more to say, But I want to bring a more begin for prepare remind them. Just in case you're only tuning in now, this is Radio Fry 97.1 FM. You're listening to the brunch show brought to you 10 a.m. to 12 noon every weekday. We can get for talk about very realistic live topics. Them won't believe they go up all man na salon in the individual fields. Them even if you know to papaya it or you know to papaya it and you listen to this, it gives you an understanding and prepares you for what is to come. Because if you're not for even born self or you know what for born self, you forget people that we don't born and picking them around you and all of that. So this understanding will definitely go a very long way. But back to the conversation, I want to bring to we engagement question for today. And that question did, just in case you know, the question actually is formal education important for the success of an adult's life? Is formal education important for the success of an adult's life? The easy way could ask this question, of course, we're talking about learning in the context of a child. But of course, we don't born picking. So, Bokuman as a born picking. So, the first they say, hey, me, if people, they all no go college. Me, self, no go college. Me picking if I go college. Wonderful thing. Good idea. Good initiative. The question now is it needful that every child for go to college first? Is it that all picking for go to college before they before succeed? Now college are the only way for adults then for making a life. These are the questions to get. That's your engagement question. And the drop right now because I really want for make use that kind side. We don't talk small body picking side. More jump inside the future now of that picking day. Maybe see how this just to go make sense. I believe the number way for call on go be 088 971 971. And right about now we they open the phone lines. Of course, usually we can one for do down there in the second hour of the program. But I believe say this is something way I go want you for jump in now. You think say important for make all picking go college? Is it that without college picking they're not able for succeed in life? Call out the number 088 971 971 and make we know from you. How you see what's in your own perspective on this matter? I'm definitely not going to answer this question now. I'm definitely not going to try to even answer the question. Yes, I have a little bit of an understanding in this, but I know they give for answer. So just call on the number 088 971 971. Make your contribution. We want to learn from your own perspective. What do you think? You thinking a passport in go college? Because, well, with all waiting we don't see, it is well. Because there's literally a lot of examples out there. A lot of examples out there that might not want to say the same as the question is. The question might be leading you to want to say that maybe yes, in order for me to succeed, you need for college, or maybe no. In order for me to succeed, you don't even need college. There's even a possibility to say college is a facade, na lie, na gimmick, not the same. No, it's not meant for everybody. Whilst someone will say, well, it's actually meant for everybody, but it's just that equal opportunities are not there for make everybody go. We want to understand also how you go come on, because I believe that those two that I just spoke about might be the most generic thoughts or schools of thoughts behind this question. Somebody go say one of those things then. But feel free for call out the number 088 971 971. By the way, I know they answer this question.
Good morning. Thank you very much, brother, for this. Oh my God, when I call we talk, the credit go the bond.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead, sir.
Yes. The problem with first of all, I want to comment on it. It's a very great program when I get to. Yeah. Now this country we don't lost. We make the beginning the come we watch.
Wow.
Nobody know. They not really mean saying that a lot say party go university. In fact, to some extent, in our opinion, the one them we don't depend too much on this academia. Yeah, they lost the originally intended purpose. Wow. God be making them for. They're not lost. because of that, because everybody they concentrate on going to school, forgetting about waiting God get for them.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, sir. I did listen to you.
Next to us is there are three institutions for the development of a child. Like you rightly said, Pekin now inside the belly, they begin to gain them, and it clap now. But we find out say the problem now because of the problem we'll get with the home. The home don't spoil. Parents they don't know this powerful and important teaching. So you know where you don't come with parents they don't know. Yeah, I want to believe that now only children of God can able for conceptualize this kind of situations and think say.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, I wish you could have called again. Anyway, I wish you can call. I really wish you can call again and share your thoughts with me. I was really in the zone. I was learning from what you were saying. Please, I believe say the best way for me to do this. You can save the number on your phone and call us via WhatsApp call. That would make it far easier for you, and you'll be able to express yourself liberally without the worry about the call they drop on you. The number again is 088 971 971. Make sure say you save on your phone and just call me via WhatsApp call. I believe that will be far more easier for you, and you can able to communicate as long as you want. Again, the question what would try for ask, because I am learning. I'm literally learning, and you just say well, most people they're not lost in God given purpose them simply because of this whole college go on and formal educational system where everybody is right for like just fits the mold and everything. And well, I really want to agree. I really want to agree with you. But I believe that maybe somebody else will want to disagree as well. And I'm not going to take any stance in this matter as of now. Being honest, I'm not going to take any stance in this matter because we have seen some people succeed through the formal educational system. We have seen some people fail through the very same educational system. We have seen people succeed outside the formal educational system, and we have seen people fail also outside of it. So at the end of the day, it's a very, very difficult position to be in. For me, say I did choose one. Although I am really, really liking what you are saying. Being honest, I'm really liking what you are saying because at this point, I know one for two agree say everybody, be able to fit into college. Not that I'm saying some man not get sense and some man get sense. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that based on what I don't see, which I don't see, it's just not seem to be a place meant for everybody. I don't know. And that does not mean the people that it might not be meant for are bad people or are less in any way. It just means that everybody has a place that they thrive in the world. That's just how I'm seeing it. But anyway, feel free for calling the number 088 971 971.
Yes,
Hello?
I don't call on WhatsApp.
Oh wow, wonderful.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yes, thank you very much. And sorry, say them out there more see make no more than understand.
I did tell you.
I come out that way, but I'm sorry about it, please.
Yeah, feel free.
This subject is very, very crucial
Mhm.
to we generations and to this country.
Yeah.
And I'm happy and let God bless you now for bringing it up. Like I started a while ago, I say there are three institutions for the development of it.
Okay.
Two these are not in the religious institution. So I can talk about institution of faith. This other third one, and say the picking inside home is born to parents.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like you have said it all, a parent not get the proper discipline, the proper orientation for bring up the picking. I said to God, how it did not so it bring up the picking. And you not even tap the back or it go make back the community. Because allow that for flow with anybody, for go anywhere, for do anything. So picking to me also is like the representation. King is ambassador. We pick across the world. And takes them that in life way, that kind of life where the game, where the mama and papa the game. Now bad one, that one they get go across the country and get for trans them in across the generation. Wait, it's appointment to God. That's how I see it. Because the Bible don't tell me God self will make we train up the child the way he should go. So that when he or she is old, he or she will not depart from it. You don't old 91 skinner. And the major problem. Say, can you skin from where inside your belly?
Yeah.
Then when it come up, if you're able to skin them one particular thing, if you know the difference between good and evil, and if you encourage them for choose good, if you encourage them, like you said in your own typical example where you said so, we can tell you and still they rule you. It's the same thing with me. Waiting and tell me when I was coming up, now they rule me. And we find out, say, we are the people, and when situation is going wrong in a society or in a community, we are the people that stake our lives and for correct that situation.
Yeah.
A lot of people in this country and at the world, they're not the control situations. They want everything to just go the way they want it, the way it has been. And when that continues in generations, you find out they are the same lifestyle. Now you make in Sierra Leone here, you go to school, you find the same teachers and the same students. With FIBA, if you go to a hospital, you find the same nurses and the same doctors. You go to a parliament, you find the same representatives. You go to a court, you find the same judges and the same lawyers. We all man FIBA. We all FIBA by we character.
Yeah.
Rudeness, misbehavior, and different other negative things, and now you will find out. So this subject is correct. The only thing back where I want for Leona add up to Ram, now the culture of listening to radio, because you may sit there and you release powerful information we don't release, so we to. It has to go down to especially the women and the men of the society.
Yeah.
But if you not go there, no. Now just a few people they handle them, it's difficult for them to get the ultimate results who they look forward to. It's difficult.
Yeah.
I am taking this time to contribute. I may violate your timing, but I take this because it has become a pertinent issue to me. I am very passionate about it because I don't teach them in me, in my leisure, in the interactions, social interactions. So I want to thank God for, first of all, for my life. Right? I think say that Friday, get for Friday, in the best way possible for let him make this generation of this country let it transform.
Amen.
With man, they get principles how to train in how to bring them up already. But we will not get nothing. Anybody else they bring them up high one. If you're not devil, they bring them up our devil day. If you're not goat, they bring our goat day. We do not have any standard established for let everybody else know. Nowadays, in fact, I'm picking the born picking. So how the picking if you not get better skin, you go born. Who I descend the picking to not to in granny. In granny, they support you granny for take care of the picking. They take care of the picking. In the left hand so no more. They go. If I say play go na street, that's how picking that they left homes and they go na street because they take responsibility. Single parents, small picking them, 15, 16, 17, non-born picking. Who's we're too disciplined. Who's bring up proper bring up if you say that mother they go give to that picking. These are all the problems of society where they look at and say parliament for the look into certain things them and you make laws. But they able. Let me tell you the three institutions where they, if religious or what we call faith, the finance. Yourself, go see some pastors, go see some women of God, go see some brothers we call themselves Christians, whether or not be it's easy for them to see the devil. Like Jesus, he who has seen me have seen my Father. When you see the beginning, you don't see them papa there, irrespective of the powerful words and the good teaching. But listen to some pastors, how they talk, how they carry out themselves, how they behave. When you look at them, they are not a representation, a proper representation of Jesus Christ. I'm not saying about our for really can do that. They just yeah.
Hello. Hello. I pray you're there. Unfortunately, I believe the network is, but to the glory of God, I believe still they learn a lot from you. Really, they learn a lot from you, sir. It's wonderful to hear Sierra Leoneans that are actually passionate about the development and growth of this country. It's almost impossible for me we yariyam. It's easy to hear people that grumble, but people that will put their lives on the line to ensure that we get to where we are going to, it's rare to find. It's very, very rare to find. And I could tell from the tonation of your voice and the way you spoke, the words you released just now, that you're truly passionate about Sierra Leone. I pray, say, Papa God bless the work of we all hands. Make way before lift salon to side. We know say it's supposed for be. And we'll for pay the price where the one that we've been there for pay before we not be for pay. So tomorrow the one that will come after we able for see what we be one for see. There are so many things I could say when it comes to this very same topic. And I'm also very passionate about it, if I should be honest. But the only thing now, of course, say usually what we can do, we can get for going a very short commercial break, like right about now, and come back in the second hour of the program and get the balance of the conversation going. Don't worry, the phone lines will be open when we come back, and you can share your thoughts and your convictions with us, just in case you're out there and you said for call. Just wait no more after this very short commercial break, and you can call on the very same number. The number again is 088-971-971. When we come back, we want to hear from you. Stay tuned.
Nothing built a few money.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. I can build a few money.
Oh no.
Yeah. Baby, go. I can build a few money.
Yeah, sure. You can pay using our Afri Money merchant code.
Landlord.
Charlotte, what's up?
Yeah, I come for my house rent, please.
I can build a few money.
Yes, details a free money number.
Be like many other businesses. Register for AfriMoney Merchant Payment so you don't lose customers paying with AfriMoney. AfriMoney, quick and easy.
We na RC Bank, with Usim Couple, you dey work out with money na your phone all time.
We na RC Bank. Of course, now we get the most efficient and convenient internet banking platform, na Salon.
Of course, we na the bank of choice. Now we get the best prepaid card, na Salon. Come bank with we.
We na Rokel Bank. With a Visa debit card, you can do your transaction any side of the world outside you take.
We na Master Sabipa digital banking business, na Salon.
Na RC Bank. Now we get the best low interest rates, na Salon.
We na Rokel Bank. We ATM they support careless transaction.
We na Rokel Bank. We dey send and receive money through Western Union, MoneyGram, and Rare.
We na Rokel Bank. With we e-couple, you can send money to anybody when you get bank accounts with me. Just ask for your telephone number. That's it.
Fambulem, another year, we na Rokel Bank. We na Agba Pan banking business na Mama Salon.
Mitchell Group of Companies is reliable, competent, and trustworthy in providing quality service to its wide range of clientele. Through Mitchcom, we provide premium internet service, secured data connectivity, VLAN and VOI over stats and fiber to mining industries, enterprises, hospitality industries, banks. We also provide fiber to home, point-to-point, and satellite backup for Freetown and provincial regions. Through our Mitchell Security Agency, called MSA for short, we provide a wide range of services that brings safety, security to our clients. Our services include staff guard, which also includes access and control room, customer service security, roving, mobile control, and many more. For more information, visit our head office at number 10I Sasame Lewis Road, Freetown, or call +232 73 554 616 or 232 32 554 616. Michelle Group of Companies. We are the leaders.
Motorman can talk say, you know fine for la you cannot service. Till you get fine clothes. But what in the Bible go say about that? The Bible say, don't let your beauty consist of outward things, like elaborate hairstyles, the wearing of gold jewelry or fine clothes, but rather what is inside the heart. So, what in you go believe? The thing where Motorman say, or what in the Bible say?
Hi guys, this is Incredible JJ, Mr. Freetown coming, Mr. Hoodors. Hi guys, this is Incredible JJ, Mr. Freetown coming, Mr. Hoodors. Live in one of your favorite radio stations, Radio Fry Fry, 97.1 FM, Freetown, Sierra Leone.
Mina Director Evomo, and you're listening to Radio Fry Fry, 97.1 FM.
Aliyu Melody on the microphone. Aliyu Super Melody.
That woman we been keeping company, man, no, they post na media. They don't suck up. The man we been they brag for the social media, say this man no they go nowhere. They don't suck up. See me now. I know I'm palava, so I keep on private. Me relationship, I dey keep am low key. I know I'm palava, so I keep on private. Isabella. Colano. You go sour for you go sour. Put your relationship on social media. Online he lost, then they for spoil. Them go turn man for you social shit. That woman we been keeping company, man, no, they post na media. They don't suck up. The man we been they brag for na social media, say this man no they go nowhere. They don't suck up. See me now. I know I'm palava, so I keep on private. Me relationship, I dey keep am low key. I know I'm palava, so I keep on private. Nothing there when not possible. Impossible can be possible. Forget about the online laws, so they not the make, they just the pueblo. You push the man, they jog am, now you wanna know. Why she they cry, they don't post the pueblo. Wahala, that woman we been keeping company, man, no, they post na media. They don't suck up. The man we been they brag for the social media, say this man no they go nowhere. They don't suck up. See me now. I know I'm palava, so I keep on private. Me relationship, I dey keep am low key. I know I'm palava, so I keep on private.
It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio Fry, and on our website, www.fryfry.live. Experience and enjoy authentic, thought-provoking conversations on every reality. Share your stories and let's debate over great music and so much more wherever you are. On The Brunch, we talk about everything, and I mean everything. It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio Fry, and on our website, www.fryfry.live. Experience and enjoy authentic, thought-provoking conversations on every reality. Share your stories and let's debate over great music and so much more wherever you are. On The Brunch, we talk about everything, and I mean everything.
Hello, Fumbledom. Good morning again, and welcome to the Brunch brought to you courtesy of Radio Fry 97.1 FM. Of course, we are always happy to be here with you. We're always happy to have these conversations because, say, necessary in these last days. It is very important. It is very necessary for me to forget them conversations there, for me to talk about them very, very serious issues there. I don't know how we can try for balance important matters like this, but at this point in moment we need for the talk about and things there. Of course, my name is Lawrence Head, and anytime you hear this voice and you see this face and say hello, we get a very wonderful conversation we can get. And of course, the phone lines that we don't open will be the talk. We they talk about learning, talk about education, especially in the context for Pekin, and how parents therefore look at education where and get Pekin them. And if you get forget Pekin, are you say for begin for think but how for look at education. So in order for make before go into this conversation, yeah, so better one. Just want to get the verse of the day quickly and the quote of the week. Then from there we go transition back into the conversation and we go open the phone lines as usual. Of course, the verse of the day they come out from Isaiah 54 from verse 13, and it says, all your children shall be taught by the Lord, and great shall be the peace of your children. So, talking about learning, then you get this scripture here, so as the verse of the day. It's just scary. It always said there is a wisdom out there, there is a knowledge out there, there is an information out there that children must learn, and it's not going to come from school. It's not even going to come. It's not even going to come from life. It has to come from God Himself, and to a very large extent, we need to accept. So that is one of the greatest roles that way. Papa God they play in the life of mortal man. It teach we things them. Also, we get we quote of the week where they come out from John F. Kennedy, and it says, "Children are the living messages we send to a time we will not see." This is so important. Make sure say you pay attention to the fact say you they put the right things inside picking them, because if you tell me you know if not the wrong thing and they inside picking them, now the wrong message I would send but you in your absence. So back to the conversation. Of course, the phone lines they're open. The number for call now 088-971-971 for make yourself able for make you contribution. And the call the number again. The number where you for call on now 088-971-971. 971 for make yourself able for make your contribution. And I really they pray say somebody else out there get something more for say. And also I was able that out there will be on the call. I really believe say you get more what you be described for share with me. I don't know if it will happen again. But feel free for call on the number 088-971-971 and share with me your thoughts. I believe say at this point some things and the way we get for begin for accepting a salon and something that they will need for begin for reject na salon. If we not come to that place there, it will be an issue. You know, talking about learning, something kind of in mind way I just want to share quickly. You know, there's do you know say some country then they with their first language now the actual local dialect. I believe that one of the most difficult things that we talk about the educational system, STEM, and structures in our country, if we come start with what we call official language. Why make Saloma not able for learn book in we local dialect? Why make Germans then not they use English or French as their first language? Why make we they use English as we first language? You ever think about that day? Imagine says Creole na be one of we first languages. Now we na be first and we official language as alone. Do you really think a lecturer need for can explain talk something by English, explain and pan Creole for me you understand? Or worst of it all, talk and by English, explain and pan Creole to people that will not sabia for right and back by English. Like there's so many different things that have stood as a barrier in education in Sierra Leone, and we don't turn a blind eye to them. I really believe that at this time, especially when we talk about learning and we talk about picking them, we're going to begin to think about picking them back and outside this country they go as we talk about this. Because at the end of the day, what we need are citizens that are grounded in what they're doing and do not need to have a totally different hassle in learning another man's language just to be able to be fruitful in what they're doing. For example, right now we get a lot of skilled people in the salon. They're so good at what they do. The only issue we then get with making them for grow out of poverty is because there is a language barrier. There's just this language that is blocking them from being successful and blocking them from gaining access to the right rooms, the right people, and the right opportunities. Why make, as I say again, why make Jamaman their first language not to English? Why make Jamaman their first language not to French? Why make we own first language for be English, even when we say we're an independent nation now? I believe that we are now in a place where we can sit down and say, we can start saying like, we are no longer doing these things. We can start saying that we have a lot of people in Sierra Leone. Most of them are not speaking English, and most of them are actually speaking Creole, which is going to be the best interest of the people of Sierra Leone for more transition from English to Creole. So the educational system transition from English back to Creole. We begin forget we textbooks them in Creole. We begin forget we courses them in Creole. We begin forget conversations there in the judiciary, in the parliament, in all these different places in our official languages, and make people that will come on out of their own country with their own official languages can and respect we serve your official language and come to that place that we serve go for see we most of we citizens then they grow. Because imagine say Bokuman we educated might not get much skill, and Bokuman we not educated get a lot of skill, and now we want to make Sierra Leone go before. We can make the ground a level playing field by simply just transitioning from English to Creole as our official language. And trust me, you go shock the amount of people that are within in the provinces. We're going for make them easier and faster. I don't know why I make this year just drop them in art for talk. I'm just saying it now. But like, let's be honest about this thing. You back watch them. You they listen to me. You serve at the same country there. At the same thing they go through, me and you. Think about them. Imagine say, salon, you not be need for go learn English in school for make you be lawyer. You know most people and they way for don't be lawyer like salon when English all day. You know, people then they wait for them go far na life pan then career when a math I mean na English all them. Don't forget about the math self. But who man they pass maths and fail English? Then you know what's funny about that day? Now English that they take for understand maths. But they fail you fail English that you pass maths. Anyway, I'm back. I'm sorry I'm laughing. But this is just how broken the system is. So if we want to watch this whole phenomenon of who's one panel suits in there so they make We'll ask yourself this question, but yourself, watch and now sit down from your own realistic point of view. Forget about you, sometimes you didn't free tongue, you don't study, you go school. Think about Salon, forget about you. Think about all the people that are in the provinces who might not don't get the kind of education where you get. And if you said in the provinces, think about you. Imagine, say, you not be need for understand English, for make you able for make money na Salon. Because most of the time, we'll talk through the difference between the people in our free tongue and the people that are in the provinces is that most of we now the free tongue and English we get command over, whilst most of the people in the provinces now other languages that they talk. So I make mostly the white man they wouldn't can free tongue and they can because now to the language they be spoken. But imagine say we then come any side and go. Na crew and the yeri. So you know see I get for do they get for respect we self your language. The car will go na then country will go learn the language. We then can if they want to do something now then go get for talk with language. Imagine how difficult it for being be for me corruption day. But anyway, I don't believe so we can't talk about government, business and politics. Other than that we can't talk about learning. I'm just showing you how much this thing can help Sierra Leone if this is introduced into the learning system, if this could be introduced into the learning structure of Sierra Leone. You will be shocked at the amount of people, the amount of farmers, the amount of people in the provinces that will become successful in just 1 year. Because there are people out there that know a lot, that are good at what they're doing. But all the textbooks they can for teach you all the things they can in very foreign languages. Imagine say somebody say one for open farm na Sierra Leone and they get for work with Sierra Leoneans, then Sierra Leone and they talk English, na Creole they all they talk. You also get for do. Ever know say if you want for walk through Salon, you get for understand how for communicate to the Salon man. So now if you not be one for write the book, then pan yourself, now you go to think about how for do. Let's just think about these things, you know. Let's just think about these things. I feel like these are things that we should have been talking about years before now, and people must have thought about it. Definitely, people that must don't think about this there so. But we are still yet to see any amount of action. We are still yet to see any amount of effort being put towards these kinds of things. I believe that the day they watch the kind of possibilities there and therefore say would they make them, would they choose for enforce them in our country. The transformation of Sierra Leone will be eminent. We'll be shocked as how far we can go and how much we'll be able to accomplish. We'll be shocked because a lot of Sierra Leoneans will not be limited anymore. Will not. They will not. I feel like the point here is the reason why most of these things seem to be put in place by the ones that helped us to come to where they say we are now by colonizing us and all of that. It's also drawing a barrier as to how far they want us to be able to go. But anyway, that's just me rambling on and thinking aloud. I pray that God helps us all in Sierra Leone. Back to the conversation itself. Feel free for call on the number 088-971-971. I believe say we talk about learning and we try for ask a question. We're not the engagement question. And this question are that and does formal education is formal education important for the adult man to succeed? Is it important? Say when I pass all man go college before the day before make. Is it that now so for be? Say without college prosperity not inside this world. Now so for be really, please just in case you get you an opinion in this, we really want for learn from you. I'm glad you say we'll be able to learn from one with that just know. You don't share in thoughts with we through a direct call, you don't go also on WhatsApp call. I really appreciate what you have to say and what you had to say as well. Pray say more people them go before come on board in these matters because the reason we create this platform not for make we come and tell you waiting if we say you know. We also create this platform for make you able to tell what you think and also share with we what you maybe we don't know. Because at this point there's only one way Sierra Leone will grow and get to where we want Sierra Leone to go, and that is by you and me coming together, putting all hands on deck, and finding the way together. No man is an island. It's not possible for make we now so sit down and we know all thing. And it's not possible for make you and the back sit down and you know all thing. If we're able to can and bridge the gap, say what do you know, what do you know? How would they before do they put all what we know together and find the way forward together as Sierra Leoneans? Now we go see that transformation there, and that's exactly what Fry stands for. And I would now for we know they now also for make name and tell you news and all of that. We can give you news. Yes, we will do our best to do what we are doing in the most excellent way possible, grow beyond where we have gone already, and hit more landmarks, and be able to bring an excellent level to media that maybe might have never been seen in Sierra Leone before. Yes, these are wonderful things, but at the end of the day, at the core of everything we are doing in Fry, what we have is Sierra Leone in our hearts. What we have is the Sierra Leone in our hearts. What we have is whose side we get for go tomorrow. What we begin and get for see. Now we think about. It's not really about making a name. The truth is, at the end of the day, men made names before us. Men made names before we came. But even with the names that they made, we are still where we are. In fact, we are not where we were. We are where we are. Meaning we moved and we will not move up. So you see, I feel like until we are able to come together as a people, these things will be a long-lasting matter. And it will be unfortunate for more people to come back inside this world and can't meet the same thing where we don't struggle with. And we still the grumble, the same grumble, will be the grumble, and will papa them be the grumble. I really am praying that we do not allow this to be the reality of Sierra Leone. Let it be a past story. Maybe so until we go before right now history say yes, we come out, but many of people like I say now all man they talk. Hey, from so where will be no, not so dandy. Other than the one for you. Anyway, back to the conversation. I know we want to digress again. We were talking about learning, and if I should give a thought towards this, if I should share my understanding in the matter of college education, formal education, learning and graduating, having a PhD, a master's, and all of those things, I'd say it's a wonderful thing. The reality now that I don't want to be the one where they talk. I really want me you call, and even though I have a lot to say on the matter, I value what you have to say. You know, in this radio, we always like to talk about our slogan, and that is, you talk, we listen. It is valuable to us that we are able to hear what you have to say rather than we say. Why? Because we already know what we get in our own mind. We want to learn from you. And when we come here, we do our best to share with you what we have in our minds. So if you're able to also help us learn because of you, I believe that would be a wonderful contribution. And that would be a better way for all of us in Sierra Leone to come to the place where we can go. I feel like one of the unfortunate things that with the happen at Salon right now, that the few people that we get the knowledge where it take for make Salon go the next level, when they keep that knowledge to themselves, and it they left the other people them handicapped, and with the higher population of people then not get the right knowledge, at the end of the day, the higher population go do the wrong thing. We go frustrate the efforts of whatsoever you they do. There is nothing like a sovereignty in this world for the human being. God no ever make the world say this mortal man go ever be better passing comping. The best thing we can do now for be better together. Being individually successful is failing without you knowing it. You don't go understand. Pastor, you don't succeed, you don't go far, you don't build all in there. You die one person way you know beat him till make you picking a slave. We don't hear that story then the person they build wealth say he die and picking them being able for him drown. It's not about sovereignty. It's about family. It's about unity. It's about oneness in the nation. It's about who we are as a people. Tomorrow, we Leon Star go play football. If you check where they can go, about no reach 50 people there where they go there, and the population of Sierra Leone is about 8 million and above. Yeah, they reach 50 people there where they go play football, but where Leon Star win, you know what they say? Salon don't win. When Leon Star lose, you know what they say? Salon don't lose. Less than 50 people are considered as Sierra Leone. They are tagged Sierra Leone. Less than 50 people. So imagine, say, you grab and you left the higher population of Sierra Leone, You greet them from the knowledge where you get because you get amen. It's so wonderful. And you okay say all my says so how many know say the higher population of Salon inside them go when they do things the wrong way. They for saying so Salomon and Tan. And then they lock the mouth them wait for open for you. Whether you know it or not. You go now a country and as you see you talk and say, oh, you said that Salomon. Are they done? Sorry. Are they done? You're not for need for expensive. You're not for need for. And that is why we're doing all of these things. We believe that if we're able to pay attention to the important life matters, Tuma Salon will get a good name in the world. And we'll go for Glady for Dandy. Anyway, so my opinion, I would share a little bit of it on this matter, is that, as I said again, I respect formal education. To a very large extent, education has helped me to come a very long way. I started learning very early in my life. I went to kindergarten, I went to secondary school, primary school, I went to college, I went to institutions, and I still am learning. Not to people make us stop, and not to college they make us stop. And I believe I will be learning till I die. You know, the wonderful thing about learning is man is made to learn. Man is born to learn. That is just what we are. We are beings that have been created to come into the world and learn our way into serving God wisely. I remember the last time I remember in a keke or taxi abide where somebody watched me. But they talk about something. I don't forget exactly when the topic inside the keke or the taxi, but I be transport I be take. And this guy be talk about how it be the struggle na some side where you go work because the people there where they try for advice in the thing where you do say, what's not I do so wrong? Because they call them as experts, but waiting they can do at the place and not be one listener. They employ the work. And at the end of the day, his statement in the keke was, I think it was his keke, and he said, this life, you need it left for land till you die, no matter if you're not expert. He said, you need it ever left for land. And that is just the reality. That is just the truth. If you want to really be critical and understand how mortal man they live, you know, say learning is an everyday process for us. You now pick you the worker, you buck your foot, you know to the land, say you for what way the worker. That's until you learn. You now old person, you work, you begin feel back pain 2 months to a certain extent. You see the you learn say something and they be doing be wrong. And they can give pain right now. You're always, I make you go watch Pekin when they go do the same thing. Say, hey, that's they do left for. You're not fine. You know why? You didn't feel the pain for her now because you not be known then. Like there's so many ways you learn. Life alone is a school in itself. Life alone. You learn from conversations that you would have. There's a reason why if you go to church and they preach the same message you did yesterday, you're able to listen back today. Now because you must learn something new still. You know, there's something I realized when I read Bible. I realized that I began the scripture I be like, I really love the book of John. The book of John, for some reason, it has always been my favorite book. So like I could go over that book there most of the time. And no matter almost I go over the same thing, I they always learn something new. And I was like, is it that I don't understand. Now the same Bible, but I learn fresh things them every day. I learn new things them every day. But then I came to realize this. You see, when it comes to learning, especially when it comes to man, is something that comes directly from God, as Abidi say. Remember what we read the verse of the day? The verse of the day we talk about, I carry the verse of the day back, make you get Usaya they come from what they talk this. Because if I just talk anonymous, so it might seem like I'm not serious or I know they take quoting and they try for share with not seriously. Please also remember, say the phone lines are open. You can call on the number 088-971-971 if you also get something you want for share with me. But also the verse of the day we talk about is in Isaiah 54, by the way, verse 13. It says, all your children shall be taught by the Lord. You see, when you read that one day, it might make you feel like, oh, God, they can't teach person and stuff. But at the same time, we can like for pray one prayer. Now, Bible, I remember this. Wow, we always pray. We say, give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. Okay, someone can feel say, give us this day our daily bread. The only thing we can ask for, we say daily bread from God. Now eat as in bread. Not to that no more. There's something that Christ said. He says, my meat is to do my Father's will. To do my Father's will and to complete it. It is showing you say the word of God, the understanding that comes from God, brings you some kind of freshness to do every day. So when you say, give us this day our daily bread, sometimes when you talk that day, man will say sometimes, most of the time what that means, when you say daily and you say bread, and you're talking to God, is that you're asking him for fresh understanding. Which means when you say, we ask him for daily bread, it gives you a fresh and a new version of something for learn. Even if not the same experience you go through. You don't find out, say, even if you talk to the same person every day, not to the same thing you could learn from him every day. That is just the reality of life, because God has exerted a principle in this world where that every day indicator for you newness. It gives you fresh understanding, fresh wisdom, fresh lesson. Every day you learn new thing. It's just that. I remember another version where I like for you, where King, I believe say, upon this word you shall meditate day and night. It said, let this word not depart from your mouth. You get to understand, say, knowledge is the way of man. The only difference between mortal man and monkey, now wait till we will know. The only difference between mortal man and animal. Now waiting we able for know, and our way for use waiting we know. That is the difference. What gives us the ability to dominate in this world? It's not just the fact that we are mortal. No. It's the fact that God has made us like him. Waiting make we like him. The fact that we have access to his knowledge. We have access to his wisdom. We have access to understanding. So you should not allow yourself to be the same every day. So learning is for humans. So you go school, you not go school, the truth is you will still be learning. The only thing number one will say is when you go to college, maybe you then it's right for say you get access to the kind knowledge we go for make you more productive na the world per wetin you want for do, or your area of I would say your area of focus, or what you want for specialized at. The only unfortunate reality we come to Dandy now that there is a purpose for education in this world, and that purpose for a very long time now has not been fulfilled. I'm going to read something for you quickly. I believe it is the definition of education. It will help. I believe they go help we all for see and for ourselves, for understand for ourselves, and for know for ourselves. Waiting we don't they miss out on, because at the end of the day, if somebody come and watch you tell you say, go school, go learn, it go help you. You foresee the help way he say it help you. Enough for tell like I say you yeri am, and you not really able for benefit much from him. So like I want for like just go through that one day quickly, and hopefully it will help somebody out there for make himself able for come to that place there where it go grow and bring forth results. They can read the definition of education quickly. This is not just another general one. By the way, there are many definitions of education. So that for me, meet up people that we agree on the definition of education of the world at. So I'm just going to give you the one way most easy for understand. It says education means studying in order to obtain a deeper knowledge and understanding of a variety of subjects to be applied to daily life. I read and back. Listen this so. Education means studying in order to obtain a deeper knowledge and understanding of a variety of subjects to be applied in daily life. So you see that thing what we can do, where we go school, we go land, we go college, we go land, then we come for apply them. That ain't not education. Education means say where you go na school, where you go na college, where you go na any institution, whichever you land, if you able for apply them na your life. Anything you go land, then you no get wait for apply and pass for go come and you write a number left and give lecture and mark and say correct. That is not the purpose of education. If that is what you are doing, or if that is what the system is pushing you to do, that means that they rip you off. Now the reality. And they own just in case person not be ever tell you this talk here, learn today. No one say anything where you learn at this world, where the only side way you for do. The only thing for do and for write on paper and make persons correct and say it's correct, but my understanding not get no way for apply unto your life. I want me you need say that one day nah waste of time, nah scam it or scam me so. So when you go to college and you are forced when you go to school and you go to college and you go to all of these different educational institutions and you learn a lot of things that you are never going to apply in your life. It sure you be me say that waste the paper, waste your time. That's just the fact of life. That's just the fact of life. Now, make even up until this moment, in the United States of America and other developed countries, you will see almost half of their population not they go college. Almost half of the population of the country not they go college. Most of these people endeavor into entrepreneurship or make a business out of their skills. They rather do that thing than go to college because, like for example, you can't just leave school in America and you say they go pay college fee and then $50,000-$40,000 per year. So imagine say by the time they spend 4 years in college, you don't spend $200,000. Then most of the time, na grant you get for take. Outside they pull that money there for payback. People they rather go do business and then they use then 4 years they accumulate $200,000 debt. The way they come on a college, they begin wondering how to pay the money. I'm going to give you very important life facts and realities where I believe say you for face. We make. I don't tell you say no go college. I don't tell you say go college. But I want you to see certain things that people in developed countries are saying about this whole educational system. We make them like today. You see some of them even prefer not to go to college. So, this one is from a guy called a lady called Anne Agard, and she says college costs money and takes time. Even if you attend a public college, which may cost very little, you also have to make a living. So this is what she's saying. She's saying the issue will make some people rather not even go college na America now simply because if you go college, you have to balance your college and for balance for make money. And the truth is, yonder tax business totally different from salon. The level is big and high. Call anybody within America and I'll talk to them about that. That's why if you check, you find a lot of people in America now living in the streets or sleeping in their cars because economy don't tough, things they don't act for them. So you gap, you go get a $200,000 debt, or when you sometimes you don't even get time for sleep. It's not realistic. So most people there are not even think about them as a real option with them for even allow themselves for take. Also, besides Dandy, there is this other guy here. His name is William Beeman, and he's saying something very, very profound. He says, it is a frustrating mystery, but one reason is that many students and their families simply assume that college will not be affordable. Simple as that. Then they watch a normal. Just imagine those say most people then they just grab them. Then feel say no more college not affordable. This United States, the place where we all want go, they go to the land of being care on your decide where the grass greener, what they can call themselves greener pastures. The people then they know they feel say economical for good college. Just in case you not be know. So just watch that one day as well, and check this out again. This one is coming from a guy called Steve Stephenson, and it says, Because he said the reason people need to go college now this. He said because there are other options. He said there are other options. He said some graduates go into the military for several years or more, then use the current versions of the GI Bill to pay for college fee. So you see, it's right for say some man not get mind come out na school enter college straight because the money too much. So some man na America they watch pin and go inside first military. Then from military now anything but say okay maybe we go now go learn small book. Why the money not they realistic because of how the economy fiber. These are things that you have to sit down, think about, ask yourself very, very crucial and significant questions. Then, why make people then they try to push all them things there? So very, very much that we face. Like I say, if we not do we not will go some sign of life. This is another guy. His name is Eamon O'Kelly, and he says, a few decades ago. This part now, this one, I love this one. I pray that you are able to listen to it and understand a lot. It says, a few decades ago, researchers discovered that, on average, people who graduated from college, that is university, had greater lifetime earnings than people who did not. At that time, fewer than 20% of high school leavers went to college. Then something like 20 years or 30 years ago, now like 20% of the people in America be to go college then. I hope so would get you just 20, 30 years ago. And like it not be even reach 20. It's a fewer than 20% of the people that will graduate in our school then and then be to go college. That is United States. I use America, they use the United States as a case study. And it says that led to some academic or educational bureaucrats to propose that if more people went to college, they would make more money too, and thus society as a whole would be better off. Politicians seized on the idea and everyone was off to the race. High schools came under ever increasing pressure to prepare all students for college. Now we are over 15 years into the era of No Child Left Behind and the Common Core, with predictable effects on the quality of elementary and high school education. So waiting the try for talk, it's kind of show we say this whole go to college thing, it was not a thing. No, like I say, be something will be important 20, 30 years ago. Nobody saw everybody going to college like it was a good thing. Now, just 20, 30 years ago, we can get this discovery where some scientists and say, hey, the one way they go college, and then they get a far better, they earn beaucoup, and they live better life. Than the one day we know they go college. Now, your own man now, the politician, they now begin put hands on them, begin pressure the school there, say, hey, una all for make sure say the picking qualified now for they go to college, and then begin push all the picking now, all picking for go college, all picking for go college, all picking for go college. And now this person is literally showing us that it was not a thing, and even at that, the country was still stable. People were getting on with their lives very well. I don't believe that I was suffering 30 years ago, or my parents were that suffering like. The suffer no way they now, and the suffer will be there before. More ask yourself now. No, you see, Emma since say something, he said yesterday better past today. It is coming from somewhere. And of course, we know say this land was colonized then. So anything affects them, begin for affect we. Now I make delicate we get this kind of issue we get so delicate today. But now let's continue to read this thing and move on quickly. And it says, what seems not to have been considered was that the people who had gone to college say 30 years ago had a comparative advantage for at least two reasons. First, it is likely that students who went to college in those days were smarter on average than the 80% who did not. And this alone should have translated into average lifetime higher earnings. So you see, one of the reasons we make people and they go college not to become them just one goal. These are people that were naturally smart enough to go to college. All man be no say in those days it was not popular to go to college. So now when you smart and they put you there, when you're not smart and they say okay, it's okay. There's still many ways you can make your life. There are still many ways you can succeed. There are still many ways you can still be productive to society. It's just that people then what now? They want say, hello?
Yes, hello, good morning again.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
I will take a very short this time around. Yes.
Feel free. Express yourself, sir.
Yes. I listen where we talk about this going to college, where people are facing are the best way that one day for you get money, and they compare the one day in the past and the one day now. There's one thing they have even lost, but they are declaring force. They forget say when you go to college and you come out from college, you for become a job creator, an employer, not for become an employee. That's where they are missing it. And secondly, when I actually did force, now of the West we carve this business.
Yeah.
Their intention was actually to deflect or derail people them from the talents that we then get.
Exactly.
Then when are the white people and then they make use of then the potentials them for do what they do. We all they see. I learned this from the Bible say all the human beings that we God don't create, he deposited within them seeds of potentials.
Yes.
And then seeds of potentials now divine investment of God. So even if you born self without limbs, you succeed if you make use of them.
Wow.
We they see people that we don't get hand, they don't get food. They not succeed past the one that we get hand and get food. So we don't go university.
Yes.
So now this now deploy with the Westerners can do. Then do this for like them derail we. You know, can understand we. They don't can find out say we are lazy people emotionally, lazy people mentally. So they say these people have huge potentials in terms of minerals, natural resources. Then get out. If we allow them people there, so for let them, open panel there, we're not going to be able to control them tomorrow.
Exactly.
So toss the device a strategy. They say survival of the fittest. Now this doing this so and survival of the fittest.
Yes.
So the man then carve this academic arrangement. And still gold.
Yeah.
And we gold. Before you use silver and then
Oh. I pray he's still there. Hello? Oh my God, it seems like we've lost him for a while. Anyway, but I believe still with all the Yeriweti it is say, this is what they planned. It's not like going to college is the thing or is the order of the day or it is something. Yes, when we have a lot of people that are educated, it means significantly more, I would say, chances of growth and development in, of course, areas like the sciences and all of that. But that should not take away the room that God created for gifts and skills that have been deposited into us naturally by Him. You know, go gap, you spend the rest of your life in an office where God don't put something inside you, He's supposed to don't do in the world. Unfortunately, that's the reality of most people in the world. They take jobs and their gifts die. And at the end of the day, they're unable to even make what they would call an average life. Because most of what they would be able to get from the offices and the job is going into their children's lives. And at the end of the day, they look out or they look back at their lives, and the only thing they could really say is, at least I was able to take care of my child. Is that the will of God? That you came to this world to take care of your children? I'm sorry to say, no, that is not the will of God. The will of God is for you to succeed in life and your children continue in your success. The will of God is for you to dominate in life and your children take after you in domination. That is why if you see the men that God blessed and led their steps in the world that came to the place that they were successful, they had heirs, and the heirs continued after them. You don't give birth to children to start the journey of success for you. You start it yourself and you initiate your children into it, which means that you further enjoy the benefits of you gift them, then you begin them come into them and express them. So that's just it. So I'm not saying it is bad to have a formal education. Hey, I'm not saying that. Again, hello?
Yes, Radio Fry.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
I say how I hope me not the act nuisance here.
It's okay.
The topic interesting. That tells you or measure how much I really want to see me country better.
Yeah.
And are the people who did it. Like I said, now be just a ploy of the Westerners and for let them with God. The way they go for that one day. But when you come out there, when you go as far as university, you can't create jobs for the people. For go BN, they look for job back. You want to not go school, wait for they look for job, for able to do something. Security job on, graduates said they look for it now. So which are the trying to say actually is that God has deposited, has invested in us already. He will make it. That's the reason why we are reverting to it now, small, gradually.
Yeah.
You see somebody not become accountant. Today, if I instead doing something else, when I they give peace, and at these people they not be understand. Even the people them going with the parents themselves not even know. So I wonder whether we get career counselors, where they go able for counsel people. Then next also, I want to advise this. I want to bring this advice to Radio Fry. For let they put them there on CD plates and they sell them. Very good. Now they edit them very well. No, it's not. It's not like not to Mami Coca, not to like pay money no more at all costs. So if you like, you can give it free to people. But I want for let record these things here and let let people then they carry them. It's important. It's valuable. Don't not look at that as petty thing. It's valuable. Yes.
Yeah.
So that everybody else go get that. So tell somebody go buy the player and the other person they buy them. They listen them. They learn from her.
Yes. True.
But if you're not fixing at the wavelength somehow, this wavelength somehow they use for let people then get, not to everybody they get on it. So let us strive to explore the divine investment of God in we through the potentials we God don't give it.
Yes, sir.
Let parents and they land one day and try for pick up, for see picking, what picking they do when they grab. And encourage them in that. But everybody want to let them go to school.
Yeah.
Now we get millions of Pekin in school. In fact, we can get more than millions of Pekins that have the group. But Kubaku Pekin and get for candidate school.
Yeah.
That school now then come on. They know they go for go create jobs. They not go as far as university.
Yeah.
They don't create jobs.
Yeah.
They go rather go for jobs. Then way job not then it becomes a problem. Me na law abo and do. Now the take for complete with to end this particular. Now law abo and do. But at some point somebody see me and I say no. Wait till I don't see you they do. You're an engineer, and today I'm building a helicopter for Sierra Leone.
Wow!
I don't find it difficult for the support we. Yes, I'm building. They do anything in mechanical engineering. The field of mechanical engineering, there's nothing the white man can do. I cannot do.
Wow!
I don't do lifts for people. I can do escalator. I can develop things on my own. Like I develop jack stove, where you get a lot of interesting features. Me one way they talk to you, so my brother, I get about 10, 11. Projects and we're supposed to fuse into local industries, small local industries. But I wait for let the helicopter in done first. When I done them, I launch across the country and even across Africa because everywhere people then go want for CM and I become the richest man here. Not being proud of becoming the richest man, but becoming the richest man by virtue of waiting God don't make me for be and how I go use that for bless generation. Now that not interest, not to the money where I go back actually. Because of that talents and the way God don't give you, and go make me better. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Wow. I'm grateful to God that you called. I'm grateful to God that you are. I would say you're exploring the depths and the different extensions of your talent and your gift. At least enough people like I say, you're not somebody we can call for give advice. You call for sure. We say you depart live with you the tell we. Which is wonderful, and I should say somebody out there go to yeah. At least you yourself don't know say not to talk. This is not fact. This is not fact. It's really like where results can't talk to you now happen. So just in case you listen to me out there and you say don't think about I feel like firstly you can also come to places like this, like Osawu that did so. You can come to those places. It's possible. But it will not be possible if you spend your time doing things that somebody else is telling you to do, rather than exploring what you have been created to do. There's just certain things that comes to other people naturally easy than it will come to others. Like some man, if you put them and say, hey, can't talk in a public, they're not able. But you give them say, write or cook or this, then they do and you they ask, are you? So it's not like I'm trying to say this one is lesser and that one is greater and the lesser one is for you. No, I'm telling you that there's nothing too small for you to be successful in. That's just it. I remember giving an example of one of the richest women in the world. She lives in America. Guess what do man make money, Pam? Paper plates and paper cup. Now they make. You sabi this plate so we can buy or get program and then cup that we can buy or get program and paper plates. Now even start for maker now America. And if I tell you something you not gonna believe, that lady does not even talk. She does not even speak English. You know if it's Sabia for talk English, she didn't America. But she's making money like crazy. And in America, an English speaking country. So it is possible. I want you to know that it is possible no matter where you are, no matter what gift you have. You the watch and say na paper plate they make. Somebody go say na paper plate. If I be sadon, then they will look down on the gift. See what happened? So you can look at you gift them from God in perspective rather than Motama in perspective. Now, just fact. I remember reading that woman's story when she's told her parents that she was going to America and she wanted to go and do this and do that. Everybody discouraged her. Guess what he make? They say, you know, sabi English, nobody not going for listen to you, not going for work with you. It not go possible, you language, you know, sabi nothing by English. And she went there, she did not even need to learn English. She don't even. Her gift was so profound. Her project was so important and so needed. The solution she came with was so important to everybody in society that they did not care if she spoke English or not. So you even for Canada, place it is so significant that person go get for learning language just because it's so important that he want to talk to you. It is possible. The question now is, what do you do with your time now? Wait, native the depend if you time they force you say me go do that thing. I'm gonna say this. You can allow your children to go to college. But it's not all picking for college. Just fact. I remember when somebody who can talk and say not all picking head can for book. You know, first of all they be talking, if people are not insult. Or not to insult. It just means that every man is gifted differently. And just as much as you're able to succeed in your office job, somebody able to succeed in something else far beyond you. Just look at this, yeah? Uda Isabi, right now, na salon, where they work na office, we get money past Davido or Wizkid. Call one. At the hot this radio station now, I go sleep. Call one. What's the people they do? Not to them gifts. Not the talent that they use. Now inside college I go study. No. I'm sorry, that was a damn day. But they did study music. They did pay attention and grow their skill. So imagine, say, they be take that time they way they follow it for Sabi. What say they do so they make that kind of money day. They say no, all man is to succeed in our office. Make myself go see in our office. I really want you to see these things and pay attention to them. It's very important. So at the end of the day, what I am simply trying to say, if I can bring everything down to a nutshell, is that a child can be born for something else besides something that is formal. A child can be born for something beyond college education. A child can be born for something beyond a formal education. A child can be born with a skill that can revolutionize their nation. Yes, most of the reason why we all they talk right now, almost of we know about Nigeria because of them politicians. 90% of the people that we know, like me, so I don't talk for you, talk for me. The only reason make I know Nigeria they like it today, now because of two things: Nigerian film and Nigerian music. Nothing again. Nothing again. I not sabi Nigeria because of nobody in Nigeria will get one good position in office. I not sabi the known and not be somebody. But what you ask me today anything about Nigeria, I say call people in Nigeria. The people I can call are musicians and actors. But you know what? Somebody else go watch them today and say, hey, them people are not serious. Maybe they act. I know they sing and they're not serious, idleness and all of that. But today, I'm telling you, most of the people you know that makes you feel like going to America, they're either musicians or they're actors. Let's look at it now. Just look at it. I'm telling you, I'm giving you all of these facts because I want for me you understand, say, there is success outside college. And there's also success through college. But it's not for everybody. Trust me, if you are born in the world and you know that your success is going to come through college, I mean, nothing will stop you from go college. Go college, master what you're supposed to master, come on and do and dominate the world. I'm standing with you. But if you know, say truly, the only reason why they go there, and because everybody is going there, and for some reason that is the pattern in the world, and you don't want to be left behind, I'm telling you for a fact that money, the way you for those do business or grow by your skill or invest in yourself, for me, you skill develop. Tell me, you go to where? You are falling into a trap. You are literally falling into a trap. Now they make college and they make unnecessary money. Because at the end of the day, I talk about unnecessary money. Because what God has given you is not meant for the college to teach you. It's something that you can learn by investing in yourself, and God will teach you the rest. Just like we verse of the day talk today. Say God teach you, the Lord will teach you. These are things you have to pay attention to. Some things they come to you also by revelation. You ever see you grab, you say me picking, maybe everybody else they go left in this world, but with what you carry it, I think you should go right. Just like how Tiger Woods in Papa Watcham, where he whap that ball at age 8. He say you from today, I dey buy golf ball then for you golf. Tick all thing for me sabi this golf at the skinny, but it's that ball big enough for me to map na course for me play professionally. Nobody not be there for him. These are things that we have to think about. Learning is not just in the classroom. As long as you begin sabi read, you sabi write, you sabi count, you sabi do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. I don't really think that there is no other education beyond that they will really need to apply in life if they have skills that they can monetize. Nothing gain, nothing gain. Nothing gain they go learn. Biology. Anyway, let's just bring this program to a close. I believe I have clearly expressed my thoughts. I'm trying my best. I did my best to not give you an answer that's now this or not that, but at least you did at that place where you first think now for yourself. What you sabi do? What you get? Or what you me picking sabi do? What you get? May you not go waste your money. If you begin not go primary school, then a gift he gets really, or a talent he gets, or a skill he gets. If you go secondary school, may start the skill one time. The good thing about some of these developed countries is the fact that they do not believe in laziness and idleness. You see, Pekin, they go high school, they also work. We pass with Pekin, they done school before they work. For wait here, I don't know. These are many things that we have to start thinking about. Think about it. If you are a parent, you're a father, you're a mother, you get access to Pekin, you are a guardian, legal guardian, please. For tomorrow, Bambai, house I don't go turn. And that became your future. See, don't take the time for pray. Understand what you picking car with, what you get. So you go know how for invest in and rightly. May you not push on the wrong side. Waste most of your life. Then you get for start back or live as a failure for the rest of your life. Tell we they meet back. My name is Lauren said. And for telling thank you. For wanna listen to me. Tomorrow, will they get a wonderful surprise for now? Well, not a surprise really, but tomorrow not to make it for host the show. We get a wonderful set of people that we get for car. Make we get a wonderful time on the brunch. For that shocky day, make sure to tune in tomorrow. Say that 10 day. Tata and bye bye.
Hey you! Be part of the Listening Radio every Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. to 12 midnight.